Greetings, welcome to my domain. I'm Game Rogues Welcome back to... Did I say Game Devil? Game Devil Rex Mega. Yeah, you got it anyway. Welcome back to Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons. The game crashed after I finished talking to this guy. So anyway, we're here. Time to continue on to that ominous shadow of ominousness. I get the funny feeling I'm going to be interacting with that prison.
What a miserable place.
Did you just sniff?
Cold. Why are you shivering? That doesn't make sense. I'm the one who has to walk through this.
Oh, maybe because I am not simply a passive observer, and I am actually sharing your body. How many times must I explain this?
Right, but shivering? I thought you needed your own body for that.
Never mind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a dismal part of the world?
By what the captain said along the way, people who either don't want to be found, or have nowhere else to go.
Lovely. Well, if we are to keep our visit as brief as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest bartender or such who might have heard rumors of a giant.
Ooh, goody. So I gotta actually get there. Lovely. I wish I didn't forget that horse by that clock tower. Oh well. Is this clay or snow? I don't know, because I don't know. Oh, I gotta go over there. I like the texture pack, though. I wonder if I can keep using this texture pack. This is a nice texture pack. I think I might... Depending on what texture pack is used... Ooh, that's a treasure. Poison! Ha! You're all dead now. And I have this. I have more money. Yay! But yeah, I wonder if I can keep using this texture pack. I should find out what it is, because if I do have access to it, this would be a nice texture pack to use in one of my other games. If it'll let me. Because so far, in Stoneblock, it won't let me use a texture pack. I don't know why. Well, I suppose I do know why, because it's specific things. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll use that. That looks disturbing. That's a black bit of rock. But it's what it is. I know, I can understand why, because like there's specific textures for things. There's specific textures for things, and like... I need to be able to see those textures, because certain things have texture use. Like, certain textures are not programmed into the texture pack, so it would make sense. They're not built into the texture pack. No, there's no textures, no specific textures made for those things, and it won't automatically update unless it's... That's fire. That's one way to come this way, isn't it? Hello? There's fire over there. Did I land over there? Or over that way. Where did I even come from? Oh. Well, before I go to the objective, I'm going to see here. See if I can explore a little bit. There's a ladder up here. Alright. Good thing I came up here. It's a good thing I did come up here. Alright, what else is up here? Oh, no you don't. Anything else? Looks like there's a path over that way. I guess I'll come to that eventually. I can't go any further up. Alright. Alright. There is a path out here that leads further around. So before I go to the main town, I'll see what's back here. If anything at all. See if there's any reason to actually come back here. Maybe. Oh, finally, a horse. An actual saddled horse spawned in. 2 of them, actually. I want this one. I want this one. Come here. Let's go. I want you. You'll Ooh, shipwreck. Deal with that later. I get the feeling I'm going to have to deal with that. Because there is a shipwreck over there and it looks very inviting. Anyway, back to town. Let's go! Because we're in the snow, I'm going to name you Blizzard. Yay! Armor! Oh, there's a quest over there. Curiosity, where do I have to go? Now you're in Sayre Denval, the first person you can think to ask about local events and creatures is whomever runs the town's tavern. Yeah, that's true. So go to the bar then. Before I do, I should really sort out my inventory. I should really sort out my inventory. Well, I can't. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Thank you, sir. There was a much better one there. That's what I currently have. I saw a much better one in your hand. Give me some boots. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can buy every bit of this. Thank you. It briefly switched to paladin gear. Perfect. I look pretty neat. I got a new weapon. I gotta go in there. That's the tavern. But there's a guy over here that has a thing above his head. Oh, that's the cart. That's the guy I can talk to make it back. Okay. Don't you dare jump in the fire. You stay there where I can see you. Stay over there. Horse. Ooh. There's a thing over there. There's a thing over there. I guess I'll come back to it. Oh, warm fire. Finally. God, I hope that DM is not describing someone who's merged one at the table. That'd be very disturbing if they did. Yay! Hidden objects. No other room? Alright. No other chest. Alright. Now I'll talk to you.
Haven't seen you around before. What do you want?
Friendly.
What can you tell me about this town?
Other than it being a hive of scum and villainy, you got the castle up the hill, the lake we fish knucklehead trout out of when it's not frozen over. And that's about it.
Yeah.
All that's left after the rest of 10 towns after the incident some years back. Even the rogues of the world don't want to stay here if they can help it.
What incident?
Great white dragon came through. His breath was so cold, it froze the sap in the trees so hard the wood exploded.
Jesus.
Shattered people as they tried to flee. Took a band of adventurers hired from Kalimshan to finally kill the thing. But by the time they did, 10 towns was in ruins. Everyone just congregated here in the end, since Caird died the least damage, though that's not saying much.
Have you heard anything about a storm giant in the area? I'm looking for one that's supposed to live nearby.
Storm giant? That ain't like a frost giant? Or do you mean a stone giant? Because we got plenty of those up in our spine. I sometimes wander this way to hunt and raid.
No, I mean storm giant.
And I've got nothing for you. Though you could always ask Kelly, Goat Kicker. She's been around a fair amount. One of those adventurer types. Always looking for mercenary work and places to explore. You can usually find her down by the lakeside docks.
Have you had any disappearances around here? Strange sightings, anything?
It's Icewind Dale. People go missing in the storms all the time, and monsters come down from the mountains and the tundra every day. Still, if you mean anything outside of that, no. Can't say as I've heard anything. People who get lost in the storms are either found within a week, alive, or turned into a walker. And the monsters are the same as ever. Then again,
Yeah.
I did hear that something's been going on with the dwarves up in Kelvin's Cairn. Lots of rumors and stories coming from them, though I don't think they've had any misfortune themselves. Just heard things through the grapevine.
Thanks.
So long.
Seriously? You're not even gonna buy a meal or a room? Wasting my time.
Go to the pier and talk to Helja. Okay. You better not have gotten into that fire. Frickin' weirdo. Alright. You there! Eye patch lady!
Are you Helya?
Who wants to know?
My name is Katra, and I'm looking for a storm giant that's supposed to live in the Dale. Have you heard of anything like that?
Storm giant. Well, I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what you're on about, but My partner and I did see something right clear in the mountains about a month back, and it was definitely giant and definitely stormy at the time.
Any details you can give me?
Hi, there's a trail on the opposite side of this lake, right across from us. That goes up into the mountains, as called the Spine. A blizzard started blowing around one of the peaks in particular just a few years before I showed up here. Never let up once, nor moved. Storm just sits there, blowing away.
Interesting.
My partner and I, we thought we'd go see if anything were up that way. Thought maybe we'd find some magic item or a wizard or something causing the storm. Maybe knock some sense into them or get some loot from the expedition.
And what does this have to do with the giant?
I'm getting there. So, after about an hour marching through the storm, we hear this voice in the blizzard saying, "Turn back and you'll die here," and some such. We weren't about to pack it in though. Thing is, the snow was getting so thick and high around us, we could hardly even walk, and it was getting dark. We tried to find shelter, but just kept getting turned around in the storm, and we were getting right cold. Cold to the point you don't feel no cold no more. It wasn't until I hit the ground and everything started going black that I realized I was freezing to death. But then, next thing I know, I'm awake. My toes and fingers hurt something fierce from the frostbite, and my whole body was stiff, but there I was, lying next to my partner. We'd been taken all the way down the mountain to a little cave, and someone had even set up a fire for us. But here's the kicker. There weren't no footprints around us. Nothing in the snow. 'Twere the wildest thing I ever seen, and I still ain't been able to figure it out.
She seems sincere about this story, at least for the most part. A few embellishments here and there, but the core of it and many of the details ring true to your ear.
Nice.
You said like a mum. You mean the face was a woman's?
Oh, far as I could see, real flat. Smash nose. Though, but I was about delirious from the cold, so don't take that part of the story too seriously.
Seems sincere.
Where's your partner now?
Mickle. Oh, the cowardly bum had enough of adventuring after that incident. He's working as a miner up in Kelvin's Khan with a bunch of our kinsmen now.
Any advice for someone looking to climb up there?
Yeah, don't do it. It was a daft idea, and by all rights, me and my partner should be dead. Might not be such a trial normally, but that blizzard, this spell.
Well, that is at least a little promising. What say you, Patra?
Oh, she waved goodbye.
The
Yay.
only lead we've got at the moment, so it's probably worth investigating.
Stop springboarding me back! I gotta go this way. Here's a question. Do I have free reign to explore the castle? Or anywhere nearby?
After a dragon destroyed most of what was known as 10 towns, Caer Dineval's residents built this castle as a last protection, in case such a disaster should come again. It is not nearly large enough to fit the entire town's population, but it does make for a tidy and secure residence for the local lord and his family.
Cool. So far, no chest. At least not around the perimeter. Might be something inside. I'll do that before exploring the residence. I guess the next place to discover is the prison. There's a chest in there. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh my god, those are statues. Neat. There's literally no one in them. So much for residents, there's no one here. There's literally no one here. But there's a door. There's a door and I have nothing to open it with. Oh well. I do love this texture pack though. This is a nice texture pack. I might, like, if I'm able to actually use this texture pack again, I will definitely use it. Ah! I knew I was forgetting something. My horse! Oh, there's another one. Looks like I'll be coming back that way, because there's a little cave over there. Uh-oh. That means I'm going to leave you behind again. I'm always going to be losing horses, aren't I? Oh, well. Let us go, horse! Ooh, is that... Ooh, I love the glass. That looks really cool.
Here, crystals grow in abundance, sprouting from and covering the cave's walls like lichen. Most of these crystals have also been found to have magical properties, most notably enhancing spells that freeze their targets.
Ooh.
However, the crystals have proven too unstable to use reliably and have been known to shatter or even explode during spellcasting. So few risk using them.
Ooh. Hello.
Hello, I'm gonna go get the thing.
Okay. Those are... Oh, those are creatures that are not immune to fire. These creatures are definitely not immune to fire. Why am I walking so slow? Oh. Neat. Neat. That's... It's just a cave. This literally... Was that all that was in here? Also, I think I unlocked a skill point. Hang on a second. Throw that in there. I unlocked a skill point, I think. I don't know. Yay! I did. Because I discovered the cave. I'll bring my intelligence up. There we go. Perfect! Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. Even if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, raise hell. Subscribe to more, I'll see you next video. So long.